Ikuru was a very unique chimp. Ikuru was one of the most beautiful chimps we had. She had the perfect dark color, a balanced tone. She had a very unique individual character as herself. She kept to herself a lot. Ikuru was also a favorite during the time we were still doing forest walks. She was one of those chimps that would actually, despite her traumatic past, offer protection to us the keepers in case of aggression from the other chimps, her together with Billy. Ikuru, as we all know here, was rescued from the Congo from a war scenario where unfortunately her mother had been shot dead, and she had discovered several days later still at the body of her mother, whimpering, hungry, of course emotionally traumatized with a few physical injuries, of course, she experienced as people were trying to separate her from her mother. She was rescued by a Ugandan soldier who brought her to the camp, and later transported her to Uganda and brought her to the Wildlife Education Center, where she was received, given treatment, and later sent to Ngamba, where she spent the last nearly 22 years. Ikuru was a special chimp to all of us, not only just because of her story, but because of also her character. So it's unfortunate that we've lost her. She died from excessive blood loss following the fight. So today we are going to bury her remains. She had to be dismembered for the postmortem and cremated. So we just have a few remains that are remaining following the cremation, and that's what we're going to let rest. And I wanted to ask Mama, who is again Ikuru's mama. Mama took care of her as when she was brought into the country. And for several weeks and months that followed, she was her mama. Ikuru clung to Betty the whole time. She fed her, looked after her, cared for her, and of course developed a very strong bond as one would with your baby, your own baby. So she's literally Ikuru's mama, and I'm sure she's hurting as much as you would to lose one of your children. So I want to give her the opportunity to say something before we lay her to rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Ikuru, when they brought Ikuru from Arua, Dr. Dozkin is the one bringing Ikuru to reach at the Vanda. When they open Ikuru from car, Ikuru jump on me. Immediately, that is it. my nini. There I can touch it. Chimpanzee on my work. Now we started to stay with the Ikuru. When I stay with the Ikuru, he didn't bite me. He was a good person. Ikuru, it was my daughter. Now, right now, I'm feeling on my heart. It's really sad for me.